Hello everybody, my name is Michael Bateman and welcome to a Web Code Fun tutorial. In this video we are going to be looking at embedding videos on your website using the video element in HTML. On the site you can find all my video tutorials alongside a written guide, so you can watch and read at your own pace and check out the code in full detail. You will also find helpful links so that you can learn beyond this tutorial if you want or need to. Okay, let's begin. So, YouTube is great for hosting your videos for free, and you can easily embed these within your website and adjust the dimensions to what you want. This is what I do for these tutorials. You simply embed the video in your website using an iframe with the code provided by YouTube. Here you can see an example from my website, but sometimes you want or need to host a video yourself. Let's take a look at how we do this. Okay, so here is a starter tutorial page. We have our basic page setup with some CSS to give us a nice platform to work from. This is the start in HTML, and here is the web page it generates. We can see a heading and a short line of text to explain what we will be doing. Below this is where we'll put our video. The video tag is used to embed a video into the web page. Let's code that in, nice and simple. Now then, you can add a single source for the video within the video tag using the src attribute, or you can add one or more source tags with different video sources to the video element. We'll do both so that we can see how they look in practice. Firstly, we'll add a source to the video tag itself. We do this using the src attribute. This is telling the video element where to get our video file from. In this example, I have a video saved of some coffee, which seems apt as I seem to live off fresh coffee nowadays. You can see that I have it saved in a folder named Media. We also add a type to tell the browser what type of file it is. We'll touch on this more in a moment. Finally, I'll add a class so that our video is centered and of a reasonable size for the tutorial. You can see I have some pre-made CSS which will achieve this. Okay, let's see what this looks like on our web page. Great, it's showing up. You can see that it doesn't play when I click it, and there are no buttons to enable us to play the video. We'll add some controls in a minute. You will also see that the video shows the first frame as its still image. We will change that shortly as well. Before we do that though, let's go back and explore how else we can add the video source. You can also add one or more source tags with different video sources to the video element. The browser will then choose the first one that it supports, working down the list until it finds one. We have an MP4 file, which works on all major browsers, but you could also add an OGG file, for example. There are different video file types that you can use, but nowadays it's best just to upload an MP4 or WebM format, as all the major browsers accept these formats, and so it saves you having to use multiple different format types. WebM is royalty free and has excellent compression, as it is primarily designed for being used for videos on web pages. MP4 is the industry standard and slightly higher quality, so as with most things you have to choose your trade-off depending on what you would like to achieve. Let's just check that works correctly as well. Okay, great, we can see the video is still present. So that's our basic video on the web page, but of course there are lots of attributes we can use to give it the functionality we desire. We'll look at the self-explanatory ones first. These Boolean attributes will turn the option on by including the word in the tag. First of all, autoplay. This means you can start the video as soon as it is ready. In some browsers, autoplay doesn't work if no muted attribute is present. This is a lifesaver for all those video ads that seem to exist nowadays. Controls. This means the video will display the controls, such as the pause, play button, etc. We definitely want to use this attribute unless we are adding our own control buttons, which will be another tutorial using some JavaScript. There is the loop, which makes the video restart once it is finished. Finally, there is muted, and obviously this means the video will start as muted. Let's go crazy and add all four of these into our video element. Let's now check out our video. We can see that it plays automatically, has controls, and it will loop when it's finished and it is muted, albeit there is no sound, but I can assure you if it did, you wouldn't hear it. Let's speed up the clip to the end to check it will loop round. There we go, straight back to the beginning. We have two more attributes to check out before we're done, both are quite important. The preload attribute specifies whether the video will be loaded with the web page. This can be ignored by the browser, but it does give the browser your guidance on what you think will be the best user experience. It will definitely be ignored if the autoplay attribute is present, so let's delete autoplay. The choices are auto, metadata and none. Auto will tell the browser to load the entire video when the page loads. Metadata advises the browser to only load the metadata, whilst none tells the browser not to load the video at all. Finally, we have poster. Let's delete some more of these attributes I do not want. I don't want muted or loop. OK. The poster attribute is used to set an image to be shown whilst the video is downloading, and it will show until the user presses the play button. If it is not included, the first frame of the video is usually shown instead. This isn't the case on some browsers though, with a black background shown instead. This can look a bit rubbish in my opinion for the user, as it doesn't give the user any idea what the content will be. So I would recommend using the poster attribute unless this isn't an issue for you. We'll add in poster and point it to a nice picture of a coffee I downloaded. OK, let's take a look at the poster image on our web page. Great, there it is, looking better than the first frame of the video. And that's all there is to show you in this tutorial. Thank you so much for watching and hope you found it useful. If you liked the video then please give it a thumbs up to help others find it. And if you would like to see more webcode fun tutorials then please subscribe to my channel on YouTube. You can find all my videos and a written guide for each one on my website, webcodefun.com. If you have any comments or questions then please let me know in the comments below or contact me via the website. See you soon, take care and have a great day.